Defense just a short gain.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Here's the pressure. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Flames are marching down the field. Here's the handoff. Got the first down and still on his feet. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Flames back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Buying some time. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he's
going for the goal line. Touchdown, Liberty! Great job by the back on the option.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
So now it's second and long. Using his legs, it's Edwards. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Wildcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Brown. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Right down the gut of the field. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stevenson. And the returner goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Looking for a man. It's Basco. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
The give is to Williams. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And it slips just inside that right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Coming out with it, it's Stevenson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Basco. Rushes on him. Looking for a deep man. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Randolph. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. They're dealing with a second and long. On the run, it's Edwards. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Good timing on the quick out. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Vasco. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Flames will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. And the Wildcats line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll take the deep shot. Pulls in the deep ball. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on 1st down. Got a man. It's Allen. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Lynchburg. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Vasco. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the right side. Makes the grab deep. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. He'll get rid of it. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the back. Breaks into the open. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusive.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. And the Flames want to pick up the tempo. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Flames.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by 4 over Florida State. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Quarterback keeper. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Wildcats need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Running back searching for a hole. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Powers through the defender. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Fights off a defender. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quick strike complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. This is a design run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Kansas State. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. An 84-yard drive there, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. On the run, it's Coleman. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. That toe-tap catch had a little style, but not much substance on that.
No, the defense did a good job, too, using the sideline to their advantage. Using the sideline as a 12th man. There was nowhere for that receiver to go except get 1 foot down and get out.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Toss to the outside. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this team needs more of that, man. Like, this is a really close football game. You've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. So the final period starts with a second down play. Rides to back and leaves it. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Flames with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Vasco. And it's knocked away downfield, the DB getting a hand in there. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Flames are on the move. Wants to keep it in the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his man. It's Copeland. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Brought down at the 30 on the return, and this defense has set them up in scoring position. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Oakley. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Handoff to the single running back. Turning it on. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. 1st down for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Oh, it's a reverse. And the defense played that one beautifully, and they'll knock him down for a loss. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Florida is currently ahead on the scoreboard, but it's clear Tim Tebow's not out there, and because of that, I don't see a blowout today in the Swamp. They're up by 11 over UCLA. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
There he goes. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Dropping back, it's Vasco. Fires one high and deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. On target over the middle. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Lets it fly deep downfield.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in coverage.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. And the Flames are in the hurry-up. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's 2nd and goal. Gets it out fast.